They shot me with morphine and the baby was in there jumping, and that made it even worse. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's when people tell you that labor is no joke, it is no joke.
And we'll party like we're 17.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you have never seen me before in your entire life, hello, my name is Yolanda Reyes, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys my labor and delivery story. I actually did part 1 of my teen pregnancy experience, so I'm gonna link that in the description below if you want to watch that after this, or watch that first and then come to watch this. Either one works for me.
Nope.
And I'm just gonna go straight into the video. Okay, so my due date was on September 6th, and I went into labor on September 5th. So bright and early on September 5th, I woke up and I was leaking all over the bed, and I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if I was peeing on myself or what the heck was happening. And don't look at me crazy like I peed the bed or something, but when you're pregnant and the baby is sitting right on your bladder, sometimes you can't make it to the bathroom. So that's why I thought I was maybe peeing on myself. I don't know. So I ran to the bathroom, used the bathroom. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. So after I use the bathroom, I start getting like these light cramps. And mind you, this is my first child, so I don't know what contractions or anything feels like. So I actually went on my phone and I Googled, what do contractions feel like when they're first starting out? And the Google search said that they feel like period cramps, and that's exactly what I was feeling. So I'm like, okay, so this is my water broke. By this point, I'm 100% sure that my water broke and that I'm going into labor, like I'm having contractions. So I wake my boyfriend up and he's literally acting like it's another day, like he's taking his sweet time. And I'm trying to hit the hospital. I read that when your water breaks, you have to go to the hospital immediately because the baby no longer has the fluid to protect him. And that's opening a passage to infections and bacteria and all that. So I wanted to go to the hospital, and he's telling me that I can wait and that I have time, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, men don't at me on this. Men don't know what the heck, okay? Anyway, my man is freaking walking around the house, putting one sock on, going over there, looking on the phone, put another sock on, like, bruh, I'm trying to hit the hospital, bruh. What is you doing? Anyway, I'm rushing him, and finally we get out the door, get in the car, he's driving. After that, we finally make it to the hospital. They wheeled me into the room, they gave me a gown to put on, I went and put that on, I lay down in the bed. So the nurse comes in to check me, and I had a pad on, so she asked to see the pad because she wanted to see how wet it was, because I guess a lot of people have false alarms. So I showed her the pad, and it's not that wet, but I'm trying to tell her that it's because most of it is on my mattress. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of it is just gone. It's gone with the wind. After that, the doctor comes in, and he just busts my legs wide open, just bust them wide, and he's checking in there, looking.
Whoa, watch out. There are bats in here. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
And finally he says, yes, my water broke and I'm gonna have this baby today. So that's when it all kicks in, and I'm like, oh snap, I got my baby. So after they're sure that I'm in labor, they take me and they put me in another room, and I'm in there for a long time, like until nightfall. It was probably about 6:30 or 7 when they changed me from that room to the actual delivering room. So while I'm in that room, I'm like in the most excruciating pain. Contractions are no joke, people. They shot me with morphine and the baby was in there jumping, and that made it even worse. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's when people tell you that labor is no joke, it is no joke. That was the most pain I've ever been in my entire life. And another thing is that you can't eat in the whole labor process. And my boyfriend is sitting next to me and he got something to eat. What did he have? He had chicken wings or something. I don't know what he had. It was something. And he comes and he's like, you want a nibble? You want a nibble? What you mean? I can't eat. What you mean do I want a nibble? Anyway, so around like 6:30 or 7, I would say, they brought me to the actual delivery room because I was getting more and more dilated. So they move me to the delivery room, and in there I'm just in the most pain ever. Like, as the time goes by, it just gets worse. It does not get better, it gets worse. And I'm waiting on my epidural and it's not coming. Like, I'm waiting and I'm getting impatient, and nurses coming in and out, but nobody knows what an epidural is at, and I just want to scream, okay? But finally they come in with the epidural, and let me tell you something. I didn't know that is how the epidural was. I thought that the epidural was a shot in your back. Like, you know, like a flu shot, but in your back. No, that's not it. They actually implant something in your freaking back. I am shocked. It's like a big needle, and they put that in your back, but it implants something there, and then they take the needle out, but that's still in your back, and then they put a little tube thingy in the hole that they just made. Look, I don't know how to explain this, okay? Google what is an epidural and prepare to have your mind blown, okay? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who thought that it was like a flu shot. I don't understand. Moving on. I got my epidural. I'm still feeling the same. Nothing has changed. I don't understand what... Am I supposed to still feel this? I'm not. I'm confused. So I'm telling the nurses that I'm still in the same pain. They're confused as to why I'm in pain. Everything is just crazy. And finally, they have to come in and put another epidural. Another one. Yes. Another one. Because I don't know what happened. They put it in wrong. I don't understand what happened. So they had to come in and do it again, which, by the way, sucks. But the pain sucks, right? But you're already in so much pain that is nothing. To be real, like, it's nothing compared to the contractions, okay? Anyway, so after they put the second epidural in me, I am finally starting to feel better. Then at some point I couldn't feel nothing from the waist down. Well, let's move on to the actual delivering part. So after I was dilated enough, the doctors rush in, nurses, everybody's coming. You know, I could actually hear women screaming in the other rooms, like screaming at the top of their lungs. And that kind of, I don't know, like I was scared because they were like screaming, and I'm like, so let me give you a visual, okay? I'm about to give you a visual because all these people had to visualize it, so you about to visualize this. I'm on the bed, my legs, they busted just wide. They are wide as they have ever been. Everybody's in it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, so many people in the room just in it, okay? That's first. And it's like you don't even feel no shame no more, because it's like the shame is gone. Like if you're going into labor thinking, oh, I'm so bashful, no honey, like your coochie's about to be on display. Ooh, coochie, can I say that? My tuka, okay? My tuka's out on display. So I lost my train of thought. Like, just coochie is in my head now. I'm there. Everything's out. They tell me to push. I'm pushing, and I don't even know what the heck I'm pushing because I can't feel nothing. I can't feel nothing. I'm numb. I can't feel what I'm pushing. And I'm like putting my life into it. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Everybody's like rooting me on and stuff, but I don't. Listen. My son just woke up. This is the baby that I pushed out. He's not feeling you guys right now. I'm sorry. So after I'm pushing for a long time, I hear the doctor say, if we don't get him out soon, we're gonna have to do a C-section. When I tell you that I caught the spirit, when I tell you I was getting energy from everywhere, from the moon, the stars, Mars, everywhere was just coming. It was coming, it was coming. And I was pushing my whole life. I pushed my whole life because I did not want to get cut. Like, I have a fear of getting cut. That was my biggest fear. And listen, I pushed like my life depended on that push. And finally, he came out. His big head split my coochie open, my tuka. But he came out, and when I saw my baby for the first time, oh my God, it is an unexplainable feeling. Like, you have no idea. When I saw my sweet bobbies, it was like a perfect moment. Like, he was perfect. He is perfect. Look at my baby. Look at my Bobby. They cleaned him up a little bit and they put him on my chest. And it was just, it was like an indescribable feeling. It's something that I can't put into words because it's like, it just changes your life forever. Like, in that split second, like in that moment, your life has just changed. I just love looking back on it. I'm gonna tell you what happened after that too, because this is a funny story. So after that, they take the baby out to do his tests and all that stuff, make sure he's all good. And they leave me in the room and the nurse tells me, wait here, when I come back, I'm gonna help you use the bathroom. And I'm just looking like, I don't want help to use the bathroom. I want to use the bathroom by myself. So when she left, I was like, let me hurry up and do this before she come back. And I could already feel everything again. I started feeling again when they were stitching me up. I could feel every stitch, but my baby was on my chest. So it's like my mind was somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I had all my feeling back at that point. So I didn't know why I can't use the bathroom by myself. Anyway, I waited till she left. I took my little roller thingy that I was hooked up to, slid my feet off the hospital bed. As soon as I stood up, there was just a gush of blood that came out of me. Just gushed on the floor, splat. And I'm like, my first instinct, which is crazy, I have to clean this up before they come back, because they not about to see me like this, okay? They not about to see me like this. I went to the bathroom, I used the bathroom, went out, grabbed a whole bunch of paper towel, wiped up the blood, and threw it in the trash, and I sat my ass back on the bed before anybody could come in. Like, they not about to see me struggle. No, they not about to see me like this, all right? So when the doctor comes in, she's like, all right, let's use the bathroom. I'm like, oh, I went already. Everything was fine. Yeah, everything was fine, yeah. Like, where you're standing, there was a big old blood puddle. But everything was just fine, yeah. Listen to your doctors, people. I'm just stubborn. But if your doctor says wait for them, you should probably wait for them. I'm just crazy. I'm gonna end the story on that note. Me leaving a trail of blood in the freaking hospital room. All in all, it was still a great experience because I got my baby at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. He was healthy and beautiful. Been up, puppy? All right, guys, so I'm gonna end this video on that note. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video from me and Milan, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye. He got my whole titties out. Oh.